Welcome to Summer Sparkling Good Time. I'm Summer. I know it's been a minute since you've seen my face. One second as we're going over speed bumps. I just dropped Trinity off to Deanna's. Deanna's doing this college band, community band, something like that, through the Modesto College. And she has a concert tonight. I think a concert in the park or something like that. So Trinity's going with her, so I just dropped her off. And I just had to buy a new phone mount for my car. Actually, I bought two, because the first one I bought went on the vent, and my Nissan Murano says, oh no, all we're gonna let anyone see if you put a phone thing on the vent is your titties, and ain't nobody want to see that. So now we're here. So yesterday I went shopping. First I went to Hobby Lobby, struck out, and then I went to Michael's and found the Make Market version of the Diamond Dots adhesive. And so I got that. And then while I was in the little diamond painting mini session of the Merced Michael's, they had some of their smaller kits on clearance. So I got either 8x8 or an 8x10 image for $5. So if you've been wanting to try Make Market diamond painting, you might want to run to Michael's, because as of yesterday, and so okay, I'm filming this. Hold on, I'm trying to fix this. I'm filming this. What is today's date? Ashley was here the 11th. So today's the 13th. So June 13th. So on June 12th at Michael's, they had the small, not the full size, but the small Make Markets. Some were on clearance for $5. There were some partials and some full drones. So I got a full, and I'll do a video of my haul when I get home. That's one of the things I'm going to film. And the only reason I got it is because I was there to get some kind of adhesive, and I was striking out on adhesive, and I've run into some problems with my Trixie by Hannah Lynn from Diamond Art Club canvas. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but just portions of the canvas, the plastic cover stuck to. Not the whole thing, just sections. And I only have the last middle row to finish, and I'm having major problems. So I'm like, okay, so I needed to get the adhesive to fix that one section of the Idea of the Forgotten by Femke Deborah from Mini Made, and I needed it for this Trixie from Hannah Lynn from Diamond Art Club, but I don't know why. Like, I can't understand what's going on with the plastic there. And I am driving, so forgive me if I'm not looking at you, but like I'm like not like freeway driving. Where am I? I'm on, if you're from Central California, I'm on Santa Fe. Going from Winton to Chowchilla. Fun fact, if you're into any true crime, the town, my hometown, and the town I currently live in, is known in the true crime community. It is the home of the largest mass kidnapping in world history. Yeah. Two of my cousins were on the Chowchilla school bus when three men basically hijacked it and took 26 kids and the bus driver on the last day of summer school and buried them alive. They did get out, all of them. And the men went to prison. The men are out of prison now, but it was back in the 70s. I think my brother was born, so like 75, 76, somewhere in there. Or my mom was pregnant with my brother. Sometime between 74 and before I was born. But no, my cousin Larry and Andrea were both on the bus. And my mom happened to be babysitting them the day it happened. So like, school buses were not a big part of my childhood. Like even when Trinity was here, my dad, she wanted to ride the bus out to like, they bus the kids out to like this agricultural school. It's like the way Chowchilla is so small that like the 4th and 5th grade go out a few miles to like this different area where their school is, and she would want to ride the bus from like one of the town schools out there with her friends, and my dad would follow the bus in his car because it's like, nope. So there's that. And then, I should go hit the freeway so I can show you the other thing Churchill is known for. God, how many years ago? I don't even know. I think, God, maybe the 90s, early 2000s, out of our local landfill, they discovered mammoth fossils. Pretty interesting, right? So now we have a fossil museum center or something out in that little, where we bus the kids to go to school. It's this little sub-community called Fairmead. It's the, that's where they found the mammoth fossils. So, is this Franklin? No, this would be Peg. You don't want that. So, also, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm letting my hair go gray. Y'all see that? Somehow, in the crazy that's been the last few years, I'll be hitting 10 of face of these people don't have a stop sign. Let me just pop on over here. All right. Back in 2020, I had dyed my hair purple. Then I did this crazy thing where I bleached it blonde, whatever. And then somehow, whatever I did, when I was coming back from blonde to brunette, I don't know if the timing just hit right or what, but I decided to screw it and stop dyeing my hair, right, after I tried to get rid of the blonde. And I don't have a line of demarcation, and I have it. So as soon as I realized I did not have the line of, if you don't know what the line of demarcation is, that's like when, you know, if you dye, bleach, whatever your hair, as your hair goes out, there's like this line across. Somehow, whatever I did, I didn't get one. And my gray hair was growing in, like, there was no start or stop to it. Well, I mean, you know, it just was working. So all I did recently is I just chopped my hair off. So now all of this hair has never been dyed, bleached, nothing. It just, this is my hair, and I'm not messing with it. I'm like, I am 45 and divorced, and I have no interest in dating. So what do I care? And I actually am kind of digging it because it's almost like, it's not like a big, it's like streaks, almost like highlights. So I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I'm liking it. I ain't mad at it at all. Susie, I seriously did not realize how often I said that until I started editing my own videos. Like, I'm not mad at it, and I didn't hate it. I'm like, apparently that's just how I talk. So, but shout out to Susie, you made me giggle when I read that comment. I'm like, shh, don't break it up. And I did break my no buy on the kit yesterday, but it was $5, so it wasn't like $70. And I hadn't tried the make market because every time I'd gone to look at them, there was nothing. I was like, ooh, I want to do that. And like the one I bought, which like I'm gonna do a separate video on it because it's so small, I'll probably like do it today. Not really my jam, but for $5 to test a brand, and the fact that it's that little, I almost said I'm not mad at it. I'm willing to give it a try, and I didn't think that. I mean, I spent $5 on stopping it to get Trinity a drink running to the store, so I didn't really feel like that. I don't think I want to turn here. I'm going home the back way, y'all. I don't want to deal with Merced. I should have turned on Franklin and hit the freeway that way, but the freeway has been atrocious. On the way north, yes, because I'm headed south. On the way north, like, there was this guy in a work truck out of Oakdale. I don't even, something modular, something. AMC, or I think it's what the initials were on Star Trek. He was going slower on a 2-lane section than the semis. Like, the semi had to slow down and wait for him and the people behind him to pass, to get behind him to pass another semi. And so I just cut off and went frontage roads home. And so I am just kind of over the freeway in the Merced Atwater region because, no, I'm done. I'm done. Can't make me. So, Merced used to be when I was like 18 to 20 something, where I ran amok. So, I know like the back roads, all of it. And then when the kids were like 6 to 12, I did newspaper delivery. I had 3 routes out, and I did rural routes. And I was delivering over 1,000 newspapers a night, all out in the rural areas of Atwater, Merced, and Winton, Cressy, all of that. So I know all these back roads probably better than I know the in-town roads. And so it is quite often that I will be like, deuces, and then bop out and go around. Because I'm like, if you have insight on that, how not to deal with that, why deal with that, you know? So, that's where we're at in that. And, so Ashley was here the 11th and 12th, so yesterday and the day before. So when she got here on the 11th, they got here, like, in the evening. I made my tacos because they love my tacos. So I made a big dinner for, it was me, Ashley, Josh, my mom, Trini, and Deanna. Because Deanna wanted to come thank them for, I don't know if y'all remember last year, Josh worked for the travel team for Amazon, and he had like all these points and all this stuff, right? And so he was able to like get Deanna on a plane and home as soon as her mom died, and get her out of the situation. From Florida, and I couldn't. Like, I had already exhausted my resources getting her there and changing everything, and it was a fiasco. Uncle Josh saved the day, so she hadn't seen them because it had just been one of those things where we kept missing each other. So she came down for dinner, and it was nice. And Josh's birthday is coming up on, I think it's the 26th, and Ashley and Josh actually got married on his birthday, so he never has the opportunity to say he doesn't remember his anniversary, but it's his birthday. So it's like, oh well, I'll just do a nice big dinner for y'all, and they're like, oh cool. So we did a big dinner, which was fun, and then what else happened? Oh. And then yesterday, me and Trini got up, got dressed, and we went to Merced. They were staying at Town Place Suites in Merced because they had the dogs with them. And so they had a suite down there. And so we went there, and Trinity and Josh went and got lunch for everybody. And we sat there and ate. And then me, Ashley, and Trinity went on my wild goose chase for Diamond Dots adhesive, which I didn't go to Joann's, but the Joann's in Merced is pitiful. If it's still open, I haven't even checked to see if they're still open, but the last time I was there, I was like, what is this? Not a good time. How's that? And I'm like, I should have just gone to Fresno, but I was like, I'm in Merced, so might as well check. And I was like, I need to get this done because I need the adhesive to finish Trixie now. And so I was like, screw it. So I just got the Make Market. We'll see how it works. I heard the Diamond Dots was better, but I don't know, so we'll try it together. So now I'm like, when I'm like, should I run to Fresno and get the Diamond Dots? If you're unfamiliar with the Central Valley of California, I live in Chowchilla, which is like this little podunk town. Like when I was growing up, the population was 6,183. It has since population exploded because they installed 2 prisons out in that Fairmead area I was telling you about. We have a women's prison and a men's prison out there. Originally it was 2 women's prison. It was a mess. Anyways, so, but we're still a small town, if that makes sense. Like there's 2 major grocery stores. You have a C-Mart and a Dollar General, and that's about it. I mean, we have a Rite Aid, but we don't have a Walgreens. We don't have a CVS. We're super excited because we're finally getting a Jack in the Box. They're building it now. It's supposed to be opening this month. I think there's a stoplight at 15th, 11th, 5th, and by Starbucks. I think we have 4 stoplights. Oh, 4 stoplights? I think we have 4 stoplights. That's it. 4 stoplights. I think we have 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 4 stoplights. little town. So to like get anything that's not basics, we have to go. But so like if you're in Churchill and you go on the freeway and you head north, it's 17 miles to Merced. And then 6 miles past that is Outwater. And there's that. And I think Merced, I don't know how many people are in Merced, but it's like a city. And Merced and Atwater are now like touching. And then past Merced, you can go up to Modesto, which is a large city. Not as big as like San Francisco or LA, but like a large city. And then if you head south of Churchill, I hope I said Merced, everything was north again. But so if you get on the 99 south, you'll hit Madera, which is a little bit smaller than Merced. Doesn't really have the same kind of feel to it. Because Merced got the UC Merced, which kind of expanded it a little bit, but also it's still not great. But I think it's like 27 miles from Churchill south is Fresno. And Fresno is like a pretty big city. And there I have multiple Hobby Lobbies, multiple Michaels, multiple Joann's. And Clovis, which is another nicer, bigger city, butts up to it. So I would have more options had I gone south to Fresno. But Ashley and Josh were staying in Merced. So this is where I ended up. And so like right now I am on Yosemite in Merced, which I am going in front of Merced College. Not UC Merced. Merced College was just like the local community college. When I was in my teens, we used to call this Chowchilla Continuation because almost everybody graduated from Chowchilla High and came to Merced College for junior college. And so they just called it Chowchilla Continuation, or, oh, I'm going to high school with ashtrays. That's what they called it back then. But that was the mid to late 90s. Times have changed. And now, like, I'll go up a couple miles here, and UC Merced will be off to my left out by Merced Lake. Merced Lake. It's Out Lake Road. I know that. But, like, even like right here in this area of Merced, which is newer because it's growing this way towards the foothills. My foothills are off that way. Like there's the new hospital, and it's like I don't know, it's tall. Now we have a Sprouts in Merced. Like I never thought that would happen. But so the hospital's there. It's associated now with UC Merced. So I think we have a medical program through UC Merced. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. I understand, yay, it's a UC instead of, like, because before that you had TSU Stanislaus, which was in Fresno. Not Fresno, Stanislaus is in Turlock. And then we had TSU Fresno. So it's California State University. And we had Stanislaus, which is in Turlock, which is 30, 40 miles from Chowchilla. And then we had Fresno, which I said was like, 30. But now we have a UC in the Central Valley. Before, all the UCs were either on the coast or northern or southern California. Like this is the first Central Valley UC. So Central Valley is coming up in the world. Most people who are unfamiliar with California don't know that number one, California is like the number one agricultural producing state in the U.S. and that two, most of it is farmland and small communities. Like we are a bunch of rural communities, except for Sacramento, San Francisco, San Diego, LA, those areas. But so you have your Northern California, and your Southern California is all like city stuff, but Central California is all farmers, like farmers. Where most of your almonds come from, because Central California and I believe it's Iran are the only places with the right climates to grow almonds. And most people are unaware, California is just a well-irrigated desert. We are in drought the majority of the time. Then we'll have a great winter where we'll get lots and lots of rain. And then we have that for, it like fixes it for a second, but then we're still into a drought. And For some reason, we can grow almonds real well. They've explained it to me. I still don't quite. I am not a farmer. I might have been a future farmer of America, but I'm not a farmer. So that's just a little history of the blah blah of California. We are literally 2 hours from Yosemite, or 2 hours from the beach, which is one of the reasons I love this area. I do not enjoy the weather here from about May to October. From May to October, this place sucks. It's hot. It is 1:30 and it's only 92 today in June. That's just unheard of. But it's, like I said before, a very dry heat. Like, oven heat. Like, you open your oven heat. And I don't like it. And I've lived other places. And as soon as you get me into, like, Georgia or Texas or something, I'm like, I hate humidity. Oh my gosh, I'm wet. I'm more comfortable with the dry heat because that's what I was raised in, but I've lived in other climates. Kansas City summers, you want to talk about humid. I've made the mistake of doing Florida. And not only that, in Florida, y'all have bugs big enough to have their own luggage. You know what I mean? Those are some big bugs. I'm just saying. I remember Ashley and I went and visiting a friend. I think it was in Little Rock, Arkansas, or just north of it. And it was summertime. And he was off to work. And we had gone outside because at the time we were both smokers. Since then we were not smokers. And when we went to go back inside, there was a bug. Like right when you couldn't get in the house without going. And the bug was so big, we were freaking out so bad that the neighbor next door came and got the bug for us so we could go in the house. I mean, I was like, what? We didn't even know what kind of bug it was. Little California girls were like, what the hell is that? I still to this day don't know what it is, but it was awful. I'll tell you that. It was an awful bug. He's big. Like, it was not good. Like, we're talking big. Like, we're bigger than $50. Big. No clue. I've lived in Georgia. Like, Trinity is my dad. I met him when I was living in Georgia. He's still in Georgia. I've lived in Florida for a hot minute, and I said, hell no, and I'm deuces out of there. I've lived in Texas. I lived in Kansas City, Missouri. I've lived Nevada, California. Have I lived anywhere else? I can't think of it if I have. So, I mean, I've lived throughout that section, and I'm good. And, like, people are like, oh, well, like, you know, Arizona. But, like, there's places in Arizona you can go far enough north that you're hitting elevations that you stay in pleasant weather. Like, I guess if you went up the hills here, but, like, that's all forest, like, national, like, parkland. And there's no commerce up there. Like, I'm like, I don't even know how you would, like, have an income to, like, live up there. Unless you, like, telecommuted or whatever. So, I don't know. Like, if you're seeing this, I'm driving through Central California and, like, see all this just trees. Those are not almond trees. So I don't know what those are. Not almonds. Those are too rounded. Those are almond trees coming up. Like, those might have been walnut trees back there. I wasn't close enough to see the bases on them. You can always tell walnut trees. Yeah, these are almonds to the left coming up. So these are almond trees. But on the base of a walnut tree, it's going to have like a little nub because of the way they do it. So, like, I'll try to get a picture of it and insert it. Yeah. So, basically, I'm on this, doing this car vlog because I did not film on the 11th or the 12th because my Ashley was here. Oh, so after Ashley and I and Trinity went to Hobby Lobby and, like, nothing. Then we went over to Michael's and, like, I found Make Market adhesive, and I found that $5 clearance kit. Then we went back to the hotel and we decided we were going to go bowling. So we went back to Atwater to Bellevue Bowl, and we played 2 games of bowling. I do not bowl. I will just go on record. I suck at it. I have trigger fingers where I have to like injections in my hands. I have Ehlers-Danlos, if you're familiar with that, where like if I'm not careful, I sublux or dislocate fairly easily, especially at wrist, elbow, shoulder, and for me, hips. So I tend to try not to do things that are going to make that shit happen because it hurts. So like at one point I was using the ramp to bowl. I think I got a 55 on the first game and like a 44 on the second game. None of us are bowlers. Let me put that out there. None of us are bowlers, but we went. We had fun. It was a little warm in there. They need to work on their AC because there was too many people and not enough AC for me. I'm just saying. And then after we did the bowling, we split up. So me and Trini jumped in my car. Ashley and Josh in their car. They went back to the hotel to take care of the babies, the puppies. They have 3. 2 of them came from my dogs, so like they're all related. And then we ordered pizza, and Josh and Ashley picked up the pizza on their way back to my mama's house, where we had to finish the Phase 10 game we had started the night before, and had to stop. Gosh, I think Trinity was, when we stopped the game, Trinity was on Phase 9. The majority of us were on Phase 8. Josh was still on Phase 7, and he was like, "No, I'm gonna make a comeback." He did not make a comeback. The Queen won. Yes, I did. I won that game. I won. He won the first game of bowling. Him and Trinity tied the second game of bowling. I was dead last, but I knew going in there I'm gonna be last. It's not my thing. Not my thing. And so then, I feel like there's too much air conditioning. Hold on, y'all. I can't believe I'm even saying that. But like, it's blowing too much in my face. So then, after we finished playing Phase 10, my mom and I introduced Josh and Ashley to Sequence. And Sequence is a really fun game. Basically, you have 6 cards in your hand. And okay, so it's played with 2 decks, Ace through King, but Jacks are wild. Now, in case you're unfamiliar, there's 4, or in a regular deck of 52 cards, there's 4 Jacks, right? 2 of them have one eye, where they're turned sideways and you only see one eye, and 2 are facing forward, so they're 2-eye Jacks. So, if we're playing with 2 decks of cards, that means there's 4 of each, right? So there's 4 one-eye Jacks and 4 2-eye Jacks. Well, in Sequence, Jacks are wild. The one-eye Jacks can remove someone's marker from their spot, and a 2-eye Jack can be used in lieu of any card you want to. And so you're using the rest of the deck, and what you're doing is the cards in your hand correlate to all of the cards except for the Jacks on a board game, like a board. And so you're trying to get 5 in a row. Diagonal, straight, up, down, left, right, whatever. You're trying to get 5 in a row. And but you can only place a marker on one of the cards you have in your hand, and as you choose one of those 6 cards to play your marker, you discard and draw another card. And it's a very strategic game, because not only are you trying to get your 5 in a row, but you're also trying to prohibit your opponent from getting their 5 in a row. And you really have to think and strategize and plan ahead and try to have multiple avenues you're building for ways to get your 5 in a row and try to prohibit your opponent from getting their 5. And so I teamed up with Ashley, and we didn't play it like normally when you play teams on Sequence. You sit across from each other, you take turns, and you're not allowed to talk. We weren't playing that. We were just kind of playing it. I sat with Ashley, my mom sat with Josh, and we were coaching them, and they played against each other, but with assistance until they got it. Before they left for the evening. They had ordered sequence. It's such a fun game if you enjoy strategy, and it's a really fun game. Like, me and my mom enjoy it, like playing 1-on-1, because no game is the same. It's constantly changing, which is fun. So there's that. So after we taught them sequence, and Ashley ordered it. I think she either ordered it or she said that she saw it when we were at Hobby Lobby on sale. They might have ran by Hobby Lobby and picked it up because it was on sale at Hobby Lobby, I guess. What was I thinking? Oh, and they also ordered, we have card holders. I have 2 separate kinds. I have what I call the Colliseums, because they're like gray and they look like bleachers, but they have magnets on the end. So me and my mom normally each have 2, and so like when you're playing face 10, you can fit your whole run across. And then I got these ones that we call the tacos, because they look like tacos. And they're so, but Trinity likes the tacos, but me and my mom like the Colosseums. But Josh and Ashley saw the Colosseums, and we let them use, them while we were playing it. They had already ordered the Colosseums the first night. They're like, oh my gosh, it totally changes. So you're not having to sit there and hold your cards. And they're like, this is a game changer. I'm like, well, we play cards every single day. And we showed them our card shuffler. And Josh was like, I can shuffle, but that ain't bad. I'm like, right? Because they've always laughed at me because my hands are so tiny. Like, when I try to shuffle cards like a regular day, then we're playing 52 card pickup because they're everywhere. And I'm going to have to, I want to flip my camera because I want to show you guys something on the overpass. I got to try to figure out how to do this. So, hold on. So, how do I flip? Can I flip on the screen? Or maybe I need to pause. So, stop. Okay, so I'm recording now going forward on the 99. And I wanted you guys, we're coming up, I'm going to be going under an overpass. And if you look at the, the fence of the overpass, they have installed, this art thing that shows a historical thing for the area that I was just talking to you about. Can we see it yet? It's closer to me than it is in the video. I don't understand how this works. So, they're mammoths, guys. They're mammoths walking across. Okay, hold on. So they're mammoths and baby mammoths crossing. And if you're going one direction, they're headed that way. And if you're going the other direction on the freeway, they're headed the other way. It's kind of cute, considering, it relates to our little history. But that's the only major things that has ever happened in our area. And as you saw, they ain't nothing out here. Ain't nothing. Look out the side windows. Ain't nothing. Nothing out here. Nothing out here. Yosemite's that way. The ocean's that way. Ocean that way. Yosemite that way. So that's east. I meant it's south. That's east. I think about it. I am not the best with cardinal directions at all. I'll be honest with you. We have some pretty smudgy clouds over there today. But there ain't nothing out here. The 99 is a desolate place. I have driven a lot of the interstates and highways throughout the U.S. The only state I have not been to is Alaska. And a lot of that was road trips. And Central California, now that's a chunk of highway down the 99 that it's not a good time. If you're going to be doing California, stick with the I-5 or the Highway 1, which runs up the coast. That's awesome. But 99, it's not a good time. Not a good time. Not the good one. I'm coming up to another overhead pass that has little mammoths, but you've already seen them on taking a reason for me to fight this camera. Apparently, I cannot switch my camera from a front-facing to a back-facing mid-video. I have to stop the recording, flip it, start the recording, stop it, flip it back. I'm like, that's rude. Why can't I just go click? Maybe I can, I just can't see the buttons because I'm driving and I'm not paying that much attention, because I'm not going to wreck my car to flip a camera. I ain't doing Not today, Satan. So, and then Ashley and Josh left fairly early for us. Like, I think it was 9:30, 10, because they were heading back to Washington. And they had like a 14-hour drive today. So they were leaving like 6 o'clock this morning. And then I knew I had to get up and take Trinity to Winton, to Deanna's, so she could go with Deanna to Modesto tonight for that concert. Because apparently Trinity's very interested in the music that's being played at this week's concert in the park. I think there's another one, like a Beatles one. Maybe tonight's the Beatles one. I don't know. But they're doing different, like, themed music each week. Every Thursday. I don't know. I didn't get all the details. She tried to tell me, like, while Ashley and Josh were here, and I was distracted. So, I'm ready now to go home, film my video of my Make Market little haul, and let you guys see my little new mini Make Market canvas. But of my options for $5, it's the one I thought, yeah, okay, we'll go with this one. I think I'm going to start an inventory. Do I want to do a stash video, you guys? Do I want to do a stash video? I think I do. I think I want to do a stash video. So I can explain to y'all the inventory situation. And I think I'm going to do it in 2 parts. I think I'm going to show my budget kits, which, to the best of my knowledge, are not stolen. They're either stock images or whatnot. In one video, and then, because they're all smaller canvases, I don't know why I have a few that I'm unsure of. I have 2 that I probably won't show on camera because I don't know. Someone had told me about a company. I got on their Facebook and I ordered from them, and the more I look at it, the more I'm like, it's just, and I don't know how I feel about it. I haven't done them. But I think since I'm already out and about, I'm coming up to Chowchilla right now. I'm just past the CHP station. That I might just run to storage before I head home. Grab all the diamond paintings from storage, because I'm beginning to wonder if them being in storage in this heat is danger. I don't want any more damaged canvases, if that makes sense. So I'm wondering if I should go save them, film the stash video, and figure out how the hell I can store them at the house, because I'm going to be hysterical if anything else gets damaged. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I think I would prefer. I mean, it's thousands of dollars. What do you think? Every 2 kits, $100, and I have over 50. So that's $5,000, right? Oh, don't think of it that way, people. Don't think of it that way. If you think that the average price of a kit is $50, and that's low. That's low. But we're saying we're using points, so we're gonna call it $50. Okay, so say $50. And I know that I own more than 50. No, it's not $5,000. Shoot, it's only $2,500. Oh, thank God. I was like, so I have probably in the range of $2,500 to $3,000 of kits in storage. Oh, thank God I mathed wrong, y'all, because I about panicked. I did 100 times 50 instead of 100 times 25, and I had a moment of stupid, but I panicked because I was thinking of every 2 kits is $100, because I know I have a lot of, like, I paid, I think the astronomer was 90 to 100 or something like that. I don't know. Like, I have the extra large kits, which are like $75 to $110. Night's Rest, I think I paid $110 for. The Mini Maid, I think I paid $85 for. Now I'm almost tempted because, you know, guys, if you're familiar with the channel, you know I'm slightly OCD. Should I put a price part on my spreadsheet and go in and put what I paid for them? Do I want to do that to myself? And I still can't find Violet Icing by Jasmine Beckett Griffith from Craftedly. I know I ordered it during that last sale, and I know I videoed getting it. I have the video on the channel. I have this campus, can't find it. Gone. I don't know where the hell it went. I don't know if I gave it away and didn't tell myself I gave it away. I don't think I gave it away because the only other Craftedly I have is Escape from Eden by Eva Gaman. That was my first ever like premium kit, and my dumbass got it in squares, and I was trying to do it like on the lap desk in my bed, and bad plan, drills everywhere. And it's not like I can call Craftedly up and say, hey, I know you guys are, you know, aren't really doing this anymore, but I need drills. That's just wrong. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. That's just bad juju. I mean, so I'm thinking, if I ever want to finish the kit, I need to just deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. If you've been with the channel for a while, you'll know that, like, Escape from Eden is actually a cropped image. And I made the mistake of going to look for the original artwork online. My biggest fear in life is birds. Like, I don't know how to explain to you how bad I am afraid of birds. Like, horribly, horribly, horribly afraid of birds. Horribly. And if you look at the true image of the Escape from Eden, it's like a giant evil rooster's trying to kill this person. Not a fan. Did that place move? Or they just go up and down? I don't know. Oh, fireworks stands are going up. Yay! I hate 4th of July. I'm not a fan of fireworks. It makes my dogs upset, and I'm not a little pyro. Trinity is, but I'm not. And I'm like, I don't mind going to watching like the big displays, but like the little bitty fireworks where you spend all that money for that little bitty crap, no. I'd rather have time being kids. Not my jam. I don't even want to do the sparklers. I'm good. And it's outside and it's hot. No. Oh, are we doing the music? They're doing music in the park. Science and movies. They're doing a whole bunch of stuff in the park this year. I didn't know we were doing science in the park. I need to get on the website for the city and see what that's about. We're in my hometown. If you haven't noticed the palm trees lining the street. That's another thing Churchill is known for. Fun fact, they're there because Robertson Boulevard is the main street, also Highway 233, California 233. The reason our street is lined with palm trees is he lived out in the country and he was a drinker, the guy who founded the town, Robertson. And so he planted palm trees and his horse would carry him home by going through the palm trees, and when he got to the end of the palm trees, that's where his house was. Now, we've since added more and whatnot, and that homestead is not there anymore, but that's how the palm trees, the thing happened here. Okay. The pot shop is like the ceramic shop that is pretty cool, but they're never open. I don't understand how they're never open. It's annoying. I've made it to the last of the 4 stoplights in Churchill. Because we're basically through Churchill already. It didn't take long. And we're headed to my storage. I don't think I'm going to leave the camera on while I am digging through storage, because that's embarrassing. You know, they have the new, well, not new, but relatively new, the cell towers that look like trees. We have the one that looks like a palm tree. And I don't like it nearly as much as I like the ones that look like a pine tree. I think the pine tree ones are far more less conspicuous. than the palm tree one. The palm tree one, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of this. It's just not making me happy. Storage. Here we are. Oh, storage. My life is all up in one of these. Okay. I'm getting my inventory. I'll see you in a minute. Okay. I'm melted, but I'm back. And as you can see, let's see if I get the entire back seat is full of diamond pancakes. And I hit myself in the face. Let me see. Ow. I hit myself in the face. I don't think it marked me on the outside, but like it knocked my lip in my tooth. So inside, what is under my fingernail? Oh, hold please. Ew, no. Inside, I have a bump now from where my lip ran into my like eye tooth, and it hurts like a son of a gun. Okay, so I have the entire back seat is. And when you start thinking that each one of those is $50, it's enough to make you go, oh. I did grab the tea that I didn't know about just by my, if I, we'll see. Because if I deal with them, I don't want to, if I want to deal with them, I don't want to have to drive all the way back across town to come pick 2 damn diamond pancakes up. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. Oh, they're all moving back there. Some diamond pancakes going everywhere. And then I grabbed an empty Diamond Art Club box, which is right here. Like a shipping box. Because I typically take my month and put them together, like everything I complete in the month, roll them up together, and then write. So like this month will be June of 2024. So then when I go to do my end of the year video, I just grab May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December of 24, and then I have all the kits, allegedly, and I can organize myself faster, because I am all about prep work now to save myself time, because when you're doing a stash video or a year in review video, it is so much work. It is so much work. Like when I was first hearing people talk about it, I was like, these people are crazy. What are they talking about? No, it's a lot of work. It's far more work than I could ever have imagined. I'm gonna say that. My nose is itching real bad and my lip hurts right here. So bad. It hurts so bad. Now we are at the third light. So we went 1, 2, this is 3. Only one more. And we on the other side of town. Oh, they took down the awning. I was like, did they move that quinceañera dress shop? No. They had started to build an awning over it, and now they have removed it. That's what's different. Okay. Okay. I'm good now. They always have like these giant quinceañera dresses out front, and I look like every time I'm like, ooh, which one's out today? Like today we have a big red sparkly one, like sequins. It's pretty. It's pretty. In case you're unfamiliar, quinceañera is a Hispanic girl's 15th birthday is normally celebrated with a large party with this big poofy gown, and very, very big thing in the Central Valley of California. Big. We have multiple dress shops just for quinceañeras. Quinceañeras. Oh, so now I'm no longer melting because I'm back in the air conditioning of my car, and I am headed home. Hallelujah. Oh, they got the Jack in the Box sign on it. Oh, guys, we're getting close. We're getting close. like, it's starting to really look like a Jack in the Box. I'm super excited. I'm like, mini churros. I like the mini churros and like the curly fries and the cheese sticks, chicken strips, and then they have the French toast sticks in the morning. I'd much rather have that than like a McDonald's. My first choice is going to be the Starbucks bacon Gouda sandwich on the ciabatta roll. But for like not having to spend so much money, I'll do the French toast sticks. And they have them at the Burger King, but they're not as good at the Burger King. The Burger King's way out in the country, like on the it's like one of the freeway things that are like out by that Fairmead place I was telling you about earlier. I need to go through the car wash because I have dust, but I don't think I'm going to take you guys through car wash. I think that would be loud, like really, really, really loud. Oh, the Vacation Bible School must have finished yesterday, because yesterday when we were coming home at the church, they had like all the big giant slides, the water slides, and all the kids were just having a blast. But they're gone today, so yesterday must have been the end of Vacation Bible School. Must have been the end. What is that? Is that Mickey's hand? Where's the rest of him? Oh, it's on the windshield wiper and he waves at you. Okay, that makes more sense. June 10th through the 14th. So today's the 14th. No, tomorrow's the 14th. What day is it? Today's the 13th. So they just did the slides on the second day or the third day? I don't know. I would think that would have been their grand finale, but apparently it's not. It's not the grand finale. It's not. I see the mountains. It's a little hazy today, but I can see down the foothills at least. But not those. You can't see them down there. But we have looks like low cloud coverage. Golf course. The RV place that Josh and Ashley stay at when they bring the RV through. And now it's almost time to be home. Time to be home. Now I have to unload all this shit and organize this shit. Oh. And I'm still debating. Do I really want to know how much I've spent? One part of my brain is really curious. How much have I actually spent to make... Because I think that would help me stay motivated to do all these and stay on my no buy. But the other part of me goes, do you really want to know how much you spent? Because we can all be honest, that diamond painting is not a cheap hobby. It's not. It's not a cheap hobby. At all. At all. Not at all. I need to take books down to the little book exchange box right here. We have one right there. And I need to take that. I have some books I need to just put in there because don't want to. Oh, my watch is blinding me. Okay. Home again, dancing a jig. Alright. I have to unload this entire mess, guys. So I'm calling this video, this little blog, done, and I will go in and be filming. I feel like there's more gray every day. Does that make sense, guys? Like every day I feel like I'm finding, like it's just like, where did the whole street come from? This whole chunk. I ain't mad at it. I'm gonna go with it because see, there's no line. There's no line, and that line of demarcation was like my biggest fear, because I'm like, I don't want to do that bloop. You know, I'm talking about the bloop. I didn't want that, and I didn't want it to go pay the thousands of dollars for them to hide that as it grows. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched any of the Going Gray videos on YouTube, but holy crap. And they spend a whole lot of money and a whole lot of time to make that shit not awful. But I'm going to now see, like, all the way across this back seat. It's diamond painting kits. All of them. There's 3 boxes and more. I'm going to go unload that. and I'm going to get prepped to film you a stash video. So, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I didn't have anything filmed for tomorrow and I was driving, so this is what I thought I could do the easiest. To have a video to go up for you guys tomorrow. I was thinking about doing stuff like this, where I just like talk about like life in the members only section and not allow it on the public channel. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do on the membership thing. But if you would be so kind as to my snoot. If you're new here, that means hit the like button. Quick, free, easy way for you to support the channel, and I appreciate it so very much. Awesome. Also, feel free to leave me a comment. If you put it all the way to the end of this video, leave me a car, truck, automobile emoji. Show me that you know that this was a car bug. And then, let's see, or any kind of comment you have. Did you know about the Cheshire school bus kidnapping? Did you know about the fossils? If you're into anthropology, archaeology, whatever the hell that would be, I don't know. What else we got? Oh, share the video with anyone you think might get enjoyment from it. I always feel weird saying that. Like, it just makes me feel weird. And then, as always, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Also free. I post a lot. I'm trying to do as close to a video a day as possible. Sometimes I don't make it, but I'm trying. I'm going to paint a lot. And, oh, I know, if you made it to this far in the video, comment if you want to see any other art stuff, because I've been thinking about getting my painting stuff out. I've been feeling the need to paint. I don't know. We'll see. But if that's something you're interested in, let me know. All right. So, as always, until next time, I love y'all. Bye-bye.